Hello, I'm freelance video journalist Jonathan Khamis, being joined by SCNG USC beat writer Joey Kaufman. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. We are here at USC practice as the Trojans get ready to take on UNLV in their season opener Saturday, and we were here for JT Daniels' first official practice as the USC starter. Joey, take me through what your impressions are after seeing him today, and more importantly, what Clay Helton had to say about the selection process.
Well, USC's quarterback competition began 25 days ago with the start of preseason training camp, and as of a couple days ago, USC now has a starting quarterback, and that is JT Daniels, who graduated a year early from Mater Dei High School, came in and won the starting job in a matter of weeks. The biggest decision or biggest reason he won the starting job, according to Clay Helton and some of the other coaches, was how he performed in the scrimmages. USC had 2 live scrimmages in training camp, the first one at the Coliseum, the second one on campus, and both of those scrimmages combined, he completed 17 of 21 passes, threw 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. So through as many touchdowns as incompletions, I'll say that wins you the starting job.
Is that good?
That's not bad.
Yeah, JT Daniels, he's going to make his first start at the Coliseum. That's going to be quite a thrill for young Mr. Daniels. But it's not all about JT. There's some other question marks / expectations for USC this year. Joey, kind of quickly talk about what Trojans fans and the USC should expect Saturday, because, hey, Sam Darnold, he's not here anymore.
That's right. Sam Darnold's no longer here, and Ronald Jones also is no longer here. He was the leading rusher last season and ended up 5th on USC's all-time rushing list. So those are 2 big names in the backfield that they're going to have to replace. JT Daniels will replace Sam Darnold, and the guys who will replace Ronald Jones is Aka Cedric Ware. He's a senior. He came in here the same recruiting class as Ronald Jones, has been behind Ronald Jones in the depth chart. Now is his chance. They also have some other guys because they'll do running back by committee, give a lot of guys carries. Stephen Carr is a sophomore from the Inland Empire. He's a guy who can catch the ball, kind of a very versatile running back, and can do multiple things out of the backfield, can kind of run between the tackles, can break outside. So he's another guy who will get touches.
And some 2 guys that I think everyone should look out for, some Orange County players. Elijah Griffin, he's going to be a defensive back. Is he going to start, Joey, or how's he looking? And I also wanted to mention Amon-Ra St. Brown, who has a very deep connection with JT Daniels.
Elijah Griffin had a pretty good last week of camp, but he will not start. They're a little deeper on defense, especially at the cornerback position. You have Biggie Marshall, who's a senior. Isaiah Langley's a senior, and he's going with Greg Johnson, a redshirt freshman, for that other starting cornerback spot. And then they got a nickel corner at Jenna Harris, who's a senior. So that's a tough secondary to crack. They tend to be a little deeper on defense. They get a lot of returners back. You got Cam Smith at linebacker, Porter Gustin, another senior at linebacker. So that's kind of what they're going to rely on early in the season. They have a lot of returners on defense, a lot of veterans, a lot of juniors who came back for their senior season, passed on the NFL draft, and hoping to have a big year on that side of the ball.
All right. So Joey and I will be at USC trying to fight through traffic with all the construction going on there. Make sure you read up, because getting there is no joke this year, Joey. So make sure you are prepared. Bring water, right?
Are hard hats fashionable?
Yeah. Not since the 70s. So we'll leave it at that. That's Joey. I'm Jonathan. We caught up with, as you can hear the lawnmower behind us, we caught up with JT Daniels and head coach Clay Helton. We're going to sign off, but here's what they had to say.
Yeah, I mean, college atmosphere is obviously a lot bigger than high school, but, you know, playing at a competitive high school and just playing football all my life, at the end of the day, football is still football, you know, still the same sport, still doing the same things, just at a different level in a different stadium, you know, so just going to breathe and stay calm, get used to it, get in the flow of it, and I don't think it'll be that big of a deal.
What we sat down and looked at the end was how they functioned in actual live games, scrimmages, live 2-minute drills when the ball had to move and it wasn't scripted. And that's where we thought JT shined. Thought all the kids did a wonderful job of competing. They're all ready to go, but you have to define a role at the beginning here, and right now JT will walk out there.